לא, אני באזור.
טטיאנה?
ערב טוב, אורנה.
טוב, מה נשמע?
טוב,
בסדר.
I think we can start.
נראה לי שאנחנו יכולים להתחיל, נכון?
כן.
אז ליאת
את
ערב...
רוצה קודם לומר כמה דברים, טטיאנה?
כן, אני ברשותכם אגיד כמה מילים בצרפתית, ואז אני אתן
אין
לכם
בעיה.
אין בעיה.
את הבמה.
זה גם מוקלט, כמו שאתם רואים.
כן, אני אעדכן אותם. Bonsoir à tous. Je m'appelle Tatiana Silberman, je dirige le département de placement d'entreprise au sein de Qualita. Je vous invite tous à allumer vos caméras, parce que quand même c'est un webinaire qui est fait pour vous et pas pour les écrans noirs. Donc si vous avez la possibilité d'allumer tous vos caméras, ça sera beaucoup plus sympathique pour nous tous pour pouvoir échanger ce petit moment ce soir avec vous. Donc malgré la situation en Israël, on a décidé quand même de faire ce webinaire avec la société ציונט qui va vous présenter ce soir un programme pour devenir développeur en Israël. C'est un programme qui se passe complètement en anglais, donc la présentation va être en anglais. Ce Zoom est enregistré. Voilà, c'est important que vous le sachiez. Voilà, j'ai perdu ce que je voulais dire. Voilà, donc ce soir, en fait, c'est Orna qui va vous présenter le programme. Si vous avez des questions, bien évidemment, on sera là même après, même demain et pendant toute la semaine prochaine, à vous suivre et vous accompagner, surtout le long de ce programme, si jamais vous êtes intéressé par vous inscrire. C'est un programme qui est complètement gratuit. Qui vous propose à la suite un vrai travail qui vont toutes vous expliquer. Et si pendant ce webinaire, vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à l'écrire sur le chat. Moi, je suis là, même si c'est en français, je vais pouvoir le traduire au fur et à mesure à la personne qui fait passer la présentation. Voilà. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions avant de commencer? Non. Si vous pouvez juste mettre votre nom et prénom sur votre utilisateur de ce soir, qu'on puisse savoir que c'est qui est présent avec nous sur le Zoom. Voilà. בהצלחה et très bonne soirée. אורנה, הבמה היא שלך. תודה רבה.
תודה. ארז?
Hi everyone, shalom. Thank you for participating in this event, and hopefully we're going to see you in the next year, some of you at least. We're going to give you a presentation. We try to see if someone asks something on the side, but we're going to give you time to ask some questions, okay? And we're going through our program, which is a unique one, that what we're going to do here with Tatiana and others here in Israel, okay? So basically, what we're talking about is working in the high-tech industry as a software programmers here in Israel. We're looking for people who have the potential and they think they have the passion to become programmers. Here with us, we have Liat right next to me, a blur one, Orna and Zhenya also from ציונט. We all from the management of ציונט, and I'm going to give you a bit about ourselves, about ציונט as a software group. Wait a second, we have someone to. Right. So let's move to the presentation. Okay. Okay. Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, so ציונט, we are a software house here in Israel. We actually we build our own stuff, our own people. It means that we are a software house of specialized in junior software developers, starting from finding the right people, see that they have the potential, do some tests to see that they actually can become a programmers. Then we're going to teach them how to become a programmers, and eventually they're going to become our own employees and work with us here in Israel. So actually, the program itself, it's not a student, a regular student program, which means that there is someone that teach you and some other people eventually you're going to work with them. Here, it's a one path from the course itself. Please, everybody, put themselves on quiet, please. Start from teaching and ending by working. Right now, we are 50 people here in Israel, young developers, already 3 years. This is kind of between the third and the fourth program that we're going to okay, so this is who we are. Let's move forward. Okay, so the program itself starting from sourcing, looking for the right people. Then we're going to do some kind of sorting, I'm going to go through all the sorting method that we have, and then a few phases of training, then moving from the theoretical part to practice, and then the employment. So the training period, it's around a year. It's a little bit less than a year, divided to different times, different semesters, you can say so, starting from a lot of theoretical in-class, moving to a lot of hands-on projects and kind of a simulator of the real world, what is working as a team. After we finish the training period, we're moving to become working at ציונט. It means that we are a software house who has a kind of outsource here in Israel with our own clients. And we continue to work with our own workers about making them more and more professionals through the time they are actually already working. So it's continuous of learning through the time that the developers working with us. The sorting. we have kind of screening tests. The test itself, it's kind of, we're going to give you a kind of example. It's a logical test. It's not, we are not aiming to people who has a code or some knowledge about software. It's good when someone has, it's not mandatory. We're looking for the potential. The potential, we see what we're doing, it's kind of logical test in English. All the working and all the training is taking place in English. After the test, we do personal interview. Then what we're doing, it's the first phase, it's an online course for around 1 month, evening course. This is the last part of the tests in order to participate in the long-term course. The online course, it's for both sides. It's for us and for you as well. For us, it's kind of the last examination about each and every one of you. For you, it's people give a chance to work with the code, to write some and understand what is the meaning of writing a code. And it doesn't need to change anyone's life. It's 2 to 3 times in the evening or in the weekends, and it's not going to hurt anybody in the life. And in the end of this 1 month online course, everybody knows if they want to do the huge step of their lives and move forward with our program. The course itself can be in few kind of languages. It could be in a C or in a kind of JavaScript. It doesn't matter. It's just for the to see how it looks like to write a code. About the screening test, we have kind of example. So you can read, you can see here. In the desert, there are 3 Bedouins. Each Bedouin has 3
נראה
tents.
לי, אתה יודע, הזוג הזה,
Each
אמרתי
has
לך.
3 sacks. In each sack, there are 3 cats. Each cat has 3 kittens. How many legs are in the story? So I'm not going to give a lot of time to answer it. You can have a pen, and if someone
שם לי ידיים? איך אתה יודע?
to have to write or say what is the answer, but this kind of example,
אני שאלתי את רותם אם הוא
bit
יכול
of
לתבוע
example
קריית
about
תל אביב, היא אמרה לי לא, אמא, הוא היה שיכור.
about what is the test look like. Okay, someone wants to give a quick answer? Never mind. We move forward. If someone, I think they understand the idea. As I say, the pre-training, it's an online course, 3 weeks. If someone, this is for the people who do the test, the writing test with success, and do the interview. We move to this session. In the end of this session, we have an interview and we have assessment. Then you need to protect we're going to see what you've done, and we're going to ask you a few questions about the thing that you made, the work that you did. And in the end of the pre-training, we know who is going to participate in the long-term course. The training itself, here we say training in Israel because I understand some of you overseas right now. So we welcome all of you to come to Israel. This is the reason that we actually established ציונט from the beginning. The course itself, it can be done in Israel in some places like Haifa or maybe in the center of Jerusalem. It depends about where is the majority of the people going to come from here in Israel. The last one that we did was in Haifa. The next one might be maybe more in the center. We don't know yet. It depends. The course itself, it's around, as we told, around a bit less than a year, divided to a very theoretical course, day by day in the class, each day a long day of learning. From the course, there is a times that you do more projects. Within this 800 hours of on-site course, there is a 2 to 3 periods of hands-on projects. Then there is another 3 to 4 months of practical training. It means, in the end of the day, it means that you're going to learn how to become a team member. You're going to work as a software team, and give you all the tools that the junior developer needs when he wants to start working as a software developer. The training, we're going to move from the curriculum, but here in the practical training, we might divide you to few expertise. Not all of the people do the same part. Some of you can be backend, some of you front-end, some of you web or cloud or desktop applications. Some of you are going to have working in AI tools, and some of you might be in DevOps or test automation. It depends about each and every one of you. Some of the time we take few of the people together as a group and we teach them a kind of special expertise. In the end of the day, we have all this, what I told you, just told you. If some of the words that I say, it's kind of Chinese for you, it's okay, it doesn't matter. But it means that we have special expertise within the team that we're going to divide some of you to this, the last part, okay? The first part, the first 800 hours, it's a bit more than 800 hours. It's the same for all of you. Okay. Okay, this slide, a lot of people really want to know. This is kind of the basic agreement that we have. I'm not going to move each and every line here, but when we start as a internship period. Some of you start a full-time employment because they have the ability. This is after the course ending, and then there is each half a year moving towards a better and better salary. The same like in the industry. It's a 5 years program, and there is special things about a different thing because people learn with us, so we ask them to stay with us. It's very usual thing when somebody got this kind of program. So the course itself, although for us it's a lot of effort and investment, for the participant, it's free of charge. This is the reason that we ask for this kind of obligation after the course ending. Okay. This is the basic program. It might have some changes because this is something that's very dynamic from period to period. It's about some kind of trends that we have in the, it's very dynamic industry, the software industry. But we have basic here, learn the object-oriented and even go even to C, which means it's a basic language which is good to learn the computer science, the foundation of the language. Then we move all the way up to C#, to advanced C# database, then a lot of cloud, AI tools, etc. Then we have a modern web, which means the might be React or Angular. For sure, it's going to be with Node. And as I told you, we have the expertise. It can be DevOps, it can be test automation, it can be cloud computer, etc. And then we have the final project. The last 3 months is a huge part of this study. It maintains to be a course in this period. It's not just the final project. It's to on-the-job training of this program. Okay, I must say it's kind of what we put here. It's not going to be 100% the same all the time. We have some changes. We modify the real life dynamic of software world to our course. But this is kind of the frame. A bit about some important things that you need to know. Okay, so we looking for people that don't just want to work in some good working and to earn some nice salary. We're looking for the people that they have the passion, they have the passion to become a programmers who love what we're doing. We look in the potential. We're looking for a good English. We're looking for, like any company, the right attitude of the person. Let's move forward. Our trainers, they are state-of-the-art lecturers with a lot of knowledge, 20 years and at least 20 years of experience. We all the time move forward. We're going to teach you the last and the very, let's say, up-to-date world of software with cloud and AI and modern world. This is just kind of sell you. Now I'm going to say it's not that easy, okay? It's a very intensive, everyone needs to work hard. It's not just to sit in the class and to hear someone talk about something. It's to understand and to work afterwards, to work at home. And in the end of the day, it's not just to become or to be a good student, because we are looking for our own employees. So you are kind of in a very long interview. So we're looking to see each and every one of you and to understand what we have. But for you, you have a great opportunity. The one that complete the course with successful, it's going to become our worker, and it's going to be a software engineer. Okay, I mentioned the training located. We are not yet know the schedule. As I told you, for half a year, it's each and every day a long day. It's on site. It's not online. The last part of the course, sometime we do kind of hybrid between online and on site. All the exercises, all the tasks must be completed. All the attendees, it's mandatory. You have to be in the class. The outcome about what I just told you, it's that it's almost impossible to work on the time of the course itself. We squeeze kind of 1.5 to 2 years to less than a year. So we want you to earn money as fast as we can. So the downside that you're not going to be able probably to work even an evening or I don't know, weekend or so. it's impossible from our experience to work on the time of the course itself. Okay. We are not going to do anything about ethical. The only thing that we ask you to come to have with you, it's a good laptop, okay? If you want to ask about some specification, we're going to give you, but this is the only thing that we ask from you to bring with you. All the other thing is you and the potential and a good attitude. Okay. If someone has questions, this is a good time to ask. If someone asks, please just say a few words about himself and the name, where he right now in Israel or abroad, and Hi, David.
סליחה.
Okay. Anyone who wants to ask me something?
Yes, sorry.
יש לי שאלה, כן?
כן.
אני יודע אם אפשר לקבל מודעות על מה להכין לטסט.
לא צריך להתכונן, I'm going to say it in English. The test itself, it's a kind of logical question, as we show. You don't have any way to practice your mind to this kind of logical questions. It's a bit of math, it's a bit about logic, it's a bit about creative thinking, might say, but there's nothing to that you can do. Maybe a marathon, but this is not going to help you so much. So no, actually nothing. Bring yourself fuel, it's going to be good.
Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
I'm not Fanny, I'm the husband of Fanny.
Okay.
I missed the beginning of the meeting, so I would like to understand. It's possible the course will be in the evening twice a week, or when it won't be. We won't be able to work at the end of the course, or for 1 year. We have to know. We didn't understand when we are working for five days a week and 8 hours a day. When, from which part of the course?
Okay, so the first month it's an online course, which is twice or 3 times a week in the evening. Then around month or 2 after this course it's ending, the people that are going to start the program itself, it's a day by day for a half a year on site in the class, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Then it's going to be around 3 months of final project, which is going to take place some of the time online from home. Some of you might be even in some places together. And then after this, it's around 8 months altogether, but it's going to take a bit more because there is a time between the evening course then until we started the classroom. Then after this year ends, you started to become our employee and to work with us on the.
So
company.
during one year, almost 1 year, it's impossible to work.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the end of
it's almost 1 year we cannot work. We have to study.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's why I wanted to.
But what's your name again? Not
Lauren.
Fanny's
Lauren.
husband. What?
Lauren. My name is Lauren.
Wonderful, Lauren. You're right now in Israel, or you're in?
Yes, I'm in Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv. Great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yes. During the 1 year of studying, is there still sorting, like people who fail and people who succeed, or is there still tests? all year long? Or?
You ask about if someone can, if there is a way that someone is not going to do all the year, if you can along the
like
year.
During the
yeah.
day of studying, is there still like tests of people are failing
Yeah.
and not continuing, or it's just like continuing learning and?
Okay, so it's a great question. In our what we aim, it's the most of the class going to success the class and become our employment. We don't have a number. Okay, we want as many as we can. But if someone, not just the test, by the way, the test itself, it's something that, you know, if someone is not good in one test, we can put some effort and help him to get over it. The actual thing, it's about if we have some problem with, let's say, the potential, we think that someone is not going to become a great programmer, then we have some kind of great relations with it's not the student, it's our future employees. So the relation is like between someone who, a teacher and a student. It's between, think about someone that really want to help to the people in the class to become the best employees in a near future. So we're going to give you a lot of transparency about where you're standing. And in the past, we have two kinds of what you just asked about, to continue or not to continue. There is two different, let's say, categories. One category, we can say to someone, we're sorry, you are not going to continue because A, B, C, D, okay? And sometimes we can say to someone, we are afraid that you are not going to be able to become our employment, but we agreed to you to continue to participate in the class if you want to, okay? So, and there is a big difference between the first and what I just told you to the second one, because if someone is not going to come all the time to the class and is not going to do all the tasks that he needs to do, we're going, so probably going to end it, okay? And in the other direction, someone give a lot of efforts and he has some issues. And so it's something that we're going to talk to. It's not that easy to say to someone, we're sorry, you're not going to keep taking place in our, after a lot of effort that everybody put. So it's a kind of a open issue or open discussion between both sides. We have kind of semesters, okay? So, and each and every semester ending with a kind of a week or two of working on project. In the end of each project, there is kind of feedback with the thing that every one of you going to do. And this is the time that we're especially talking about how we look, how we're going to see your future, okay? So in the end of the day, it's not just about to end the participate about or not to continue. We also don't want to mislead anyone that, you know, he's going to have a long year, and in the end of the day, we're going to say to him, sorry, it's not good enough. We want to give the opportunity, but we want to say to everyone exactly where he stands along the way, okay? So it's kind of complicated. I can give you some kind of statistic, okay? The previous Olymp programmer, okay? It started, Ona is going to give, if I'm wrong, around 27 people in the class. And we have around 22 or 23 people working in the industry. And we have around 18 or 19 in Tzionet. So this is the numbers, okay? From the people which are not in Tzionet. 3 of them, I think, together we came to understanding that it's not for them. And the others finished the course and moved to, they are not, became our workers, okay? But the majority of the class, so this is what we kind of aiming, okay? Thank you.
Thanks.
Someone else?
Can I, yes?
Yes. David.
Yes. Hi, I'm David Galulin. My question is, during the course, you said the course during like 1 year. What can we do if we work? Because if we work, how can we participate to the course? The course is during the evening, during our evening or weekend, like understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, I explain again.
Yes.
The first phase, it's in the evening because we don't want to all of you leave anything that you do. And the first phase, it's just a taste. It's a part of the test to see who is the one that in the end of the day going to be part of the course. So think about it's let's say 40 to 50 people start the evening course, okay? Now, in the end of this evening course, if you have a work until the time that we're doing, and although not just before the evening course, in the time that we're doing the evening course, you can continue to work as usual, okay? Might be a bit of, modify about time. In the end of this course, we're going to give everyone at least 2 to 3 weeks to participate, to prepare themselves to the, and you're going to know as soon as we know where it's going to be in Israel, okay? So it's not going to be surprise, okay? In the end of this online course, the people that want to start and the people that we think they are ready to go need to make a huge change in their life, because this is what's going to be their occupation. They're going to be day by day, 5 days a week in the class. It's a long year to change the life of the career. Okay, so yes, but we try to do what in university doing in 3 years. We're going to squeeze it to it to 1 year. So it's not going to be evenings, even though that you're going to work in the evenings, which means learn in small groups in your houses, because this is you need to have some homework to do, and you need to go through the materials that the people in the what we just did in the class. So it's a full-time job to be a student in Tzionet program. So now, if someone has some opinion that he thinks that he can do, let's talk about it, okay? But I don't want to give anyone an idea that it's going to be easy to continue work while do the course. It's not, okay?
Just a question. It's the course is on site on the hybrid or
English?
Yes, English. But where is the course?
In
Where are
Israel,
the course?
I really don't know. The last one were in Haifa. We thought about maybe Jerusalem this time, but we need to know where it's going. For us, it's the place that's going to be the best for the majority of the people.
Oh, okay.
hopefully with kind of good transportation. It's not that easy in Israel to have good transportation, okay, but yes.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Yes, I have a question, Thierry. Okay, I'm just here. My son was not able to join, so I joined for him. He's currently learning Madei Marchev last year. So what is the problem he has is there is not too much practical. It's more theoretical what he's learning. So why maybe this can be interesting for him. But problem is he's in last year of university, or he's in Michlala last year. So when is what is the schedule of this training? And also, as someone asked, is it something that you are doing periodically, or only it's a one-time shot now?
No, it's something that we're doing. It's not one time. It's something that we're doing for. This is who we are. We all our employees starting as you just doing right now. So, or a father of someone that going to become. And now, if he's in Michlala, there is. I'm not going to talk about any other places. There is the good places and some less than good, but we are. What the difference is that it's not like Madei Machshev. It's not like software. It's a much more hands-on and much more what on the job training. Okay, less the part of science. Less. We are not going to do a lot of mathematics, a bit of algorithm, but not. It's not a bad thing to do, by the way, in the academic life. But we don't have the time to do it. And not physics, not mathematics, not a deep dive into a science world. We are pretty much in the software languages and the theoretical and the practical. Each phase is involved with some theoretical, learning the language or the platform or whatever it is, and then practicing. So, and in the end of the day, the task is to write a code. The final project or the project of each and every one of you going to be writing a code. So this is the difference between regular science or software science, like in the university or college, to our program. It's not that if someone going to a college, it's not a good thing. It's great. Most of us did it before, but in specifically in the this software industry, there is it's so dynamic. So if we're going to ask a college today if it's going to teach AI tools, probably is not going to teach AI for the next 2 to 3 years, because this is the time frame that college or university used to work. Okay, we aim to the industry. So this is the differential between us and some other places. It's not just us. There is a lot, not a lot, but there is other up-to-date programs as well. So we have, in the end of the day, we have 3 different things. If I want to put in one of them, we are not. It's not about to be a student, to be a future worker. It's not about something that is just theoretical. It's involved with a lot of practical, okay? And it's not just you, so it's not just how I become a software engineer, it's how I become a team member, because very soon we move to work in a team. So this is the way that we teach, okay?
Excuse me, hi, I'm Julia. I do work with Tatiana in Kalita, and there are some questions in the chat. I'm gonna just translate because they are in French. The first question is, maybe I didn't hear, how many times a year do you do that kind of program?
Okay, so we, you know, we started with the COVID, then we moved to we have a team from Russia, so the Russia and Ukraine war affects us, and then today we have some, I don't know, probably you hear about, you know, I myself, I've been into the army in the last half a year more than I've been at home, so we actually want to do it twice a year. Okay.
Okay, good, really good.
But wait a second. It's about between. Let's say it's going to be at least once a year. Maybe in a 2 years period, it's going to be 3 times. But hopefully, in the end of the day, it will be twice a year. But right now, until now it was one time a year, one course a year.
Okay.
And if someone has he wants to know, he's not sure about, he's going to participate right now or the next course, what we prefer that he will come to the test or do it from.
When should be the test? That is the next question. When is that supposed to be?
אורנה, מתי הבחינות? נעשה אותם? I think that we have enough people. We're going to see that we have enough people, around 20 to 30 people. And then we're going to see, but it's going to be in the next, probably right after Pesach.
After Pesach.
After the Afikoman, we're going to do.
Yes, because we need to know about location, about online test screening, and date of online course.
Okay, then let's say
it's going to be right after Pesach.
Okay, it should be okay. It should take. It should happen just after Pesach, and the start of the program should start like a month after, maybe, or in September.
The online course probably is going to be around, hopefully, late May. It's going to start the online course.
Okay, and Bora, she had another question. She wanted to know after all the program, where the employers are supposed to work.
Oh, so it's a great question. We don't have, actually, we have, I would say, 3 kind of working. Very few, you can put it in one hand, every day going to work in the in an office, okay? I think this is very not usual this day to work the whole week in the office. The others, you can separate them for, I would say, 60 to 70% mostly work from home. And the other 30, it's hybrid from home and twice a week or 3 times in the office. The office itself, it depends. We have sometimes that we're working with the clients, which means in Israel it can be in, we're going to do it. It's not like we're going to do the geographic thing together with our idea about each and every one. So if someone going to or already in the center, probably it's going to be in the center, someone from the north in the north, etc. So, and there is a difference between one to other jobs, if it's on the train or not. But most of the people, most of the time working from their home.
So you're offering services?
Yeah, exactly. We are a software house doing services, doing projects, doing code or outsource for companies, for well-known companies, to banks, to small startups. Yes, this is exactly.
And you're working with some statement of work model like this, or?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other one? Great.
Yes,
So,
you have
sorry.
more question in the chat.
Okay, let's see the chat.
How long the course is taking?
So I think that I already answered it. It's a 6 months in the class and another 3 to 4 months after this in a project, which most of these projects from it's online. Okay. Let's see.
No, I think it's about the test. How much?
The test,
how long
yeah.
is the test?
The test.
Yes.
The test is 2 hours. Okay, divided to 2. To 1 hour, it's the first phase, and then another hour of another phase. If someone needs a bit more, we're going to give you a bit more. It's not about to do pressure of time. Okay, so okay.
Someone else asked, he did already the test at Ulpan Zion, he didn't get the result.
So who is the guy?
Alex. Someone, his name is Alex.
Alex. So we're going to we need to then the full name to just send us and we're going to put a number here. You can send a WhatsApp, okay?
Okay. Okay. Okay, and I think that's it. Okay, great.
If someone has a question, you can send a WhatsApp to this number in English, please, or Hebrew. This is Liat. Also, if someone has a question about the test or how many legs we're going to have in the question. Okay, Tatiana, I think we're good.
Yes, thank you very much.
Now, wait a second, the last statement. Few things. If you have, you don't have conclusion or you think about it, don't think, come to the test and talk to us and start it's not to do the test, just to do the test. It's not that you're already in the program. Second thing, in order to have a class, we need at least around 27, 28 people. So if you know that there are others that you think that it's good for them, please spread the idea, told them about this program. You can change their lives. So please do it. We are doing this about every week, this kind of online presentation. So please do and send to your friends or people that you know or family. We need the amount of people in order to have a class. So please do. And thank you, everyone. And thank you for all the people that doing at the end of the day Aliyah. It's the most important thing. Okay. Now you have a QR. People that want to go to do the test, please go to the URL. And we're going to give Tatiana also the URL, so she's going to send you. Then you can put your names and do the test. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and hope to see all of you in the test.
Thank you, תודה רבה. Thank you, merci beaucoup d'avoir participé. S'il y a des questions, on sera là pour vous demain matin à répondre à toutes vos questions par WhatsApp. תודה רבה לכם.
תודה, ביי ביי.
ביי ביי.
טטיאנה, תסתכלי על תאריכים שנוחים לך ותגידי לי ונקבע לנו כדי שנתכנן את ההמשך.
אוקיי, אני אבדוק עם אווה לגבי השבוע, ואני אחזור אלייך.
בסדר גמור, יופי,
בסדר?
והמון תודה. היה מצוין.
בשמחה. מצוין, שיהיה ערב טוב. ביי ביי.
חג שמח, ביי.
ביי.